Coach. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Brooklyn Barons and the Arizona Cardinals.
Brooklyn in the house.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
I don't think you're ready, Gunner.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Raheem Mostert.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On play action, Allen going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown.
Let's go.
DK Metcalf, 68 yards. And
Let's
his
go.
guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
What the heck?
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Boswell set to kick off.
Now he's
That's
back
my
out
fault.
there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded in the end zone. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. In on the stop, the safety, Troy Apke.
2nd and 9.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to throw. Ramsey. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
To throw on 3rd down.
Let's go, baby.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Devin White in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. This is taken at the 23. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
D, you at home? Oh, okay.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Yeah, he wants you to concentrate in the smalley walking.
Allen off the play fake. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15.
Let's
and
go.
He gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
Brooklyn in the house.
DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
There's something wrong with the kicking.
And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time
It's not
out
registering
this
my
first half, he's missed an
the
extra
accuracy.
point.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken in the end zone. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10. They run it with Carson. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Tackle made.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Incomplete.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Ramsey. He finds his target, Fuller. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Looking to throw. Ramsey.
Come on, that's my pick.
Incomplete. Will Fuller was the
That's my
intended
pick.
target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Game over right here. Got him not to play
No
smart.
move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Back to throw. Ramsey. But when this
Let's
ball's
go, baby.
Intercepted. Picked off near the 34.
Let's go.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Allen. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Allen. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
First down, Brooklyn.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd and a couple. Allen going deep downfield for Ross. And he will take this one in.
Let's go, baby.
Touchdown.
Let's go.
John Ross, 34 yards.
No, I warned you. Ain't nobody ready for
a
me.
way to stretch that lead. So he missed his first two, but this time it's good, and that'll extend the lead.
Barons 19, Cardinals nothing.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're in an early hole. First drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Ramsey.
Get out of here.
That is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
He's letting this one go for Fuller.
Get out of here.
The throw there
Let's
gonna
go.
be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
What was that?
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
You went to work today,
Just
Gun?
think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
At the 27-yard line.
From the 27, Allen sliding out of the pocket. Open man is Ross, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Here's Mostert. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Allen's throw is complete. The 20. Touchdown.
Allen's pass.
Noah Fant, 44 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football
Dang, you
downfield,
blew my
they
kicker up.
count on
What
him
was
getting
that?
additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
On the stop.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And shedding through the tackle. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
If you're a selfish player, and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. On first down, Carson. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. Ramsey.
Give me that.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
At the 12-yard line.
That goes for a gain of 31. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Ramsey. This will be caught just inside the 10.
That was my fault.
And he is into the end zone.
No, I didn't. I went for the pick.
Arizona from 8 yards out. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. Now, the scoreboard still does not look good, but at least they polished off that goose egg.
Yeah, they've been thoroughly outplayed in the first half. Finally, a little spark of life, but it's going to take a lot more to add to that flame for them to thoroughly get back into this one.
You needed that, too.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Stop the bleeding.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
First down, Barons.
Check, 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 check. Mike by 4, Mike by 4, Mike by 4.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line.
Let's go.
And he will take it in for the touchdown. DK Metcalf.
Baby Calvin out here,
First
baby.
half is winding down. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Boswell for the extra point.
After.
These have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
33, Cardinals 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off play action. Ramsey. He's letting this one go for Fuller.
Let's go.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Up by Anthony Brown. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
26-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Allen. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
That's the end of the
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
Now it's Carson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On 3rd down, it's Carson, and he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
That's good.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Throwing on 1st down, Ramsey. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Carson, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
He's tackled.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was
why that's not my pick?
And those two just have been in sync thus far.
That was my pick.
They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent,
I can do that under 5 yards.
Completions to him in this game.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a 1st. From the gun, Ramsey, and it's complete. Hooper. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10. Ramsey, they'll run the screen with Carson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening.
Good defense out
Still,
there.
ended up with a solid game.
To throw on 2nd down. Ramsey. Throw caught here by Bird. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard...
And
Good.
that is caught.
Good.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Ah, far too late.
From 6 yards away. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. Well, that's
Had the
about
ball
as
the
quick
whole
of a
third
passing
quarter.
touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Now Allen. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
A 28-yard.
While we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league.
And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in for the touchdown. DK Metcalf. 55 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Makes the score Barron's 40.
Brooklyn in the house.
14.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Skirts by him at the 35. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
On
first down. Ramsey, he'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Demir Bird, 53 yards. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. The ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
On the return. They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter. And he's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field.
To John Ross.
A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Allen now looks to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Complete.
Noah Fant, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week one, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though.
Kicking ain't even working.
Out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Looking to throw. Ramsey has got Hooper on the short connection. 3 yards the gain there, second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The quarterback.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the block.
And he's going to go down again.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a play-action sack.
Come on.
Fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on fourth down. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. To the air, Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
On second down, Mostert, and not much running room. Down to the 32. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Right there. 54, right there, 54 Mike. Oh, you got deep?
And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time.
That's not a run. That's a dead sweet pass.
But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
My run game, man, ain't even ran the ball once. No, I haven't. I got over 50 yards rushing. And I got over 50 yards rushing. What are you talking about?
Before the 2-minute warning.
Yes, I do, bro. Yes, I do.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
There you go. Now I got a touchdown with the 50 yards.
Zone. It's another touchdown. This
yeah, I
thing
do.
is ugly.
I'm over 50 yards.
Extra point now by Boswell.
Worry about your team over there. I worry about my
This part
stats.
of the game's been an adventure thus far, but this one is good.
53. Cardinals 21. Chris Boswell.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Ramsey, and he comes back with one complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Ramsey under pressure, and down he goes.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Devin White picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He's going to let it fly.
Give me that.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Thank you, sir.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. On the crossing route, complete. It's Fuller, and he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
So Allen's going to look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. And now it's 2nd down.
And 10.
To throw again. Allen. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And a Brooklyn 1st down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
What? He over?
They
did it on purpose, bro.
Picked off
That's for my
Harmon.
stats.
And a big turnover there as his guys will
He
get
overthrew
the
a wide
football
open
back.
Allen's pass
That's all good.
Interception.
Shouldn't have been throwing in the first
The
place.
Cardinals take over
Look at that
first
right
and
there.
10
He over.
at their own 20-yard line.
Wow.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
Good game,
so
man.
after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that